back for every ride line up until set 7, and I figured it's about time I used it myself. So this is the tier list for Overdress or Standard, and we have here every single ride line, and we're just going to sort of sort them in order of what I think is really good and what I think is maybe not as good. The tiers themselves are somewhat self-explanatory, but let's go over them. Very good are going to be the decks that I think are extremely good, that are towards the top. Good are the decks that are maybe not as good as those decks, or not regarded as good as those decks, but are really good. Solid is something that maybe needs a little bit more work from the player to get results from, to make it really good, and it's maybe not as easy to get wins with as the other decks, but I think are still playable, right? Main point being that they're very playable. Whereas Check Back in a set or two kind of has dual meaning. The deck is maybe not playable because it just doesn't have the tools that it needs to do what it's supposed to do, effectively. And I'm also going to be using it for stuff that will be receiving support very soon, and that will change it kind of, I believe, dramatically. So stuff like Wara and Tamayura, where they actually get support in set 8, quite a lot of support, which is going to change them up quite a lot. Whereas right now they might fall under maybe good or solid, but who knows. In general, I don't think those decks are really seeing play, primarily possibly because of the newer things that have come out and because they're getting support in the future. So let's just go ahead and get this started with Bob Sagara. Bob Sagara, I think, more or less will always be a good deck. She cannot very much hit very good. I don't think it's just really the formats or the time for her, but she is in a really good spot, I think. Most people think she's actually more down here in solid, but I think she is good. Eugene, I think, is actually in solid. I might be able to argue that he's actually good now. I've actually had more experience with Eugene now. Usually when it comes to these things, I have no idea anything about Eugene, but I've messed around with it a little bit, so I have a slightly better idea. And it did receive a good amount of support in set 8. In general, even some of the stuff that was not for him was good for Eugene. So I think Eugene is actually in a pretty decent spot right now. I would say the same about Nirvana Jiva. I know a lot of people think that Nirvana Jiva is just really bad right now, but I think it's fine. I think it has some really good tools, and I think there might be a way to use it effectively. I just really myself haven't put in the time to do so. But I think it has some good tools in its toolkit. It's just not being fully utilized, possibly because it doesn't have the full support that it needs. Mahar Nirvana on the other side I think is good. I don't think it's necessarily very good, but I think it is very high good. I think it's a very good deck. It's been a good deck since it's come out, and it just does what it needs to do rather simply. I don't really see it falling out of favor anytime soon. I don't think anything really disrupts it too hard, and it just sort of has a pretty good game plan against most of the other decks. Then for Tamayura, I think she's in solid. Tamayura is kind of weird, where she's kind of able to compete with just about everyone just because of the way her mechanics work. She has defensive capabilities, she has offensive capabilities, she has draw power, she has some removal. But I'm going to put her here and Check Back in a set or two, because she does get a lot of support between set 8 and some promos, so I think her placement's going to change quite a lot. Bruce, specifically grade 3 Bruce, we're going to put in good. The addition of Julian and stuff makes the deck, pretty good, specifically grade 3 Bruce. It's definitely not very good, and I think it is way better than solid, so I think that's a very good spot for him. Barrow, I'm not too sure where to put Barrow. Barrow, mechanically, just by design, should always be in the good tier because of what it can do, and at that time, right now, Overdress is starting to get to the point where Barrow, by his core mechanic, might not be as good, just because of the fact that he needs more ways to plus. But full board wipe every single turn, as well as 5 attacks every single turn, and 10k in crit is, a very strong mechanic functionally. So he's somewhere between good and solid right now, just because there's not really too many things that are too hampered by the board wipe. If anything, they're just more hampered by the rush that Barrow can do, early grade 3, but we'll get into that in a bit. Drag Jeweled, we're gonna put him here in solid. I've messed around a little bit with set 7 Drag Jeweled, and I think it can kind of work. It just doesn't really have the strongest game plan. Reducing your opponent's Vanguard to 1 is cool and all, but it doesn't have any crazy tools that are easily accessible, aside from the Rocket Rule, which can multi-attack. That's about it. He doesn't do anything else too crazy. For this amount of setup that this deck needs to do to pull this off every turn, he doesn't get, I think, the biggest amounts of payoff. I actually forgot to go over Gigantic Overlord in the end here, who for most people's opinion isn't very good because of the promo that they released, which for some reason makes the deck insanely good. I think it's probably fine to put him in very good. I can't disagree. I definitely think it's better than solid. I've always thought Overlord or Gigantic Overlord was pretty good just with the freestanding Vanguard. But now that I can kind of do that for free, makes it pretty good. And you know, having access to the Dragon Empire Overtrigger by default, having a freestanding Vanguard is very good. Greedon, I'm not really sure where to put. To be very honest with you, I kind of am tempted to put him here in very good. Greedon has seen a lot of tops, but I think most people feel like it's a solid deck, so we're just going to put it in good for now. I've tried to mess around with Greedon a little bit, but I can't in good faith say that it's very good, especially considering that there's a lot of decks that do what Greedon does, maybe slightly better or more consistently, because that's kind of been the theme where everything can just restand their Vanguard, so we're just going to put him in good for now. Chaos, we're going to put in check back in a set or two. He does get some pretty good support in set 8. I don't know if it's going to jump him up anywhere drastically, but I think he'll be in a good spot. Otherwise, I think he's at least in solid. Chaos is a deck that over time will get better, but the main weakness for Chaos isn't so much the setup to get the 13 soul, is the payoff is not as great, because if you have a full board of rear guards easily, maybe the payoff is good, but he has no real effective way to actually fill out his board after spending all resources to hit 13 soul, so that's why he's always going to be left behind until he gets some sort of strong way to maybe always fill out a board or something like that, or just make more use of the big payoff. I feel the same with Bastion Prime. He's actually here and check back in a set or two. I don't necessarily think that in future sets he'll get much better. I just don't think Bastion's very good right now. I've never been shy about what I think about Bastion Prime, a deck that only has grade 3s, swinging with grade 3s, and that's it. It can definitely have some crazy explosive potential, but I just don't think it's just doing well right now, and I don't think it has the tools to really compete with everyone else. Hex Orb, we're gonna put her in solid. She got some tools from promos at 6, she got some tools in set 7, which I don't think were very good if I remember correctly, but she might have gotten just some generic stuff for Keter, but I don't know. Again, I've mentioned this in my the more recent video that I did, where I just don't see enough Hex Orb to really deem her being good. Even though a lot of people have this impression that she's really good after her support, but no, none of y'all playing her. Y'all want to tell me she's good, but no one want to play her. So we're going to put her in solid and give her the benefit of the doubt. MLB and PBO, I kind of want to put MLB down here and check back in a set or two, because he does get some support. I believe they both. Alright, so I know I said I wasn't going to stream Dear Days until the update in February, but don't really feel like streaming Zero at the moment, because I don't really feel like playing Vanguard Zero at the moment, so instead we're going to just do some Dear Days, since this will be the last stream before Worlds, so I don't know yet if I'll stream on Thursday. I probably won't have the time between packing and getting ready, but if not, we'll be back following Tuesday with a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff have happened after that. You know, Worlds happened, Dear Days gets updated, but I spent a lot of time the last time I played Dear Days just organizing everything here. Hey Dawnbreaker, hey Pablo. So I just organized everything by nation, like the sociopath that I am, and try to just make sure I had like one deck of each, but of course once, like, you know, next set we get like Youth Berk, and actually I don't think we get anything else for Keter Sanctuary, so I might be safe here. So I might have to delete one of these, but this is just a certain video that I'm working on. I don't know what I want to play today, to be honest, because I can see most of these decks aren't even like complete. I just kind of threw them there as placeholders. Might just default to cat girl. Haven't opened new days in months. Yeah, that's fair. I haven't done the. I've done about the same. I played it a bunch, obviously when it came out. But then I started transitioning into playing Pokemon finally. Now that, you know, they came out on the same day, but I gave Deer Days a priority. And then once I beat Deer Days, I started playing Pokemon. And I've just been playing that because I really only have time to play one game at a time, and maybe at that like an hour or two each, unless it's like a weekend or it's something that I lie and say it's for recording, so I get to cheat and multitask that way. But let's see if okay. Let's see if maybe there's someone still playing. All right, what does that even mean? Let's see. I might be offline on. Yeah, because I'm disconnected for whatever reason on Steam. Let's see. How does one connect? And I'm obviously on the internet. Like, what the fuck? Unless I'm, yeah, no, I'm not connected to the VPN. How do you even go online on it? I don't understand. Alright, if I'm disconnected, then reconnect me. I don't... You can't connect either? Oh, what the fuck? Is it Steam? Oh, it's probably Steam. I vaguely remember. Yeah, that Steam like randomly updates on Tuesdays. Because I remember me and Outer Orange tried to play a tabletop simulator together, but then we couldn't because all of Steam was down. So yeah, okay, so it'll be probably back up later. All right, well, that's awkward. I guess we'll just beat up the computer for a bit. If that's the case, though, maybe I'll use something else. I really want to try and build these lyrical decks. I specifically like Felty Rosa, because I want to try and do a challenge run with Felty Rosa. Chaos. I don't know if I can build Chaos right now. Let's see. I don't even know if I would have a list for Chaos. I think I just copied. Yeah, this is just what's his face's list from the game, and I just copied it. Hey, Jinji, how are you? Basil, how are you doing today? I don't really know. I've been meaning to try and work out a list for Chaos, but just haven't actually given it a shot. I mean, I've worked out a couple of lists, so we'll throw this in there for now. I've worked out a couple of lists in person, but I haven't actually used it a lot, to be honest. But I've been wanting to give it an earnest shot once this thing, you know, came out. But I figured I might as well wait till set 8 at that point, because I've been saying that since set 6. I was like, oh yeah, I'll give Chaos a shot. You know what? Set 7 has some new cards. I'll give Chaos a shot. You know what? He actually got support in set 8. Let's give it a shot then. But what does this even do? Because I know there's one. This is the one that goes, I think, to the bottom of your deck, right? Or maybe that's the other one that he gets in set 8. If I have Chaos, Counterblast 1, look at the top 5, choose the same number of cards as cards with Chaos. Put them into my soul, shuffle the deck. Okay, gotcha. Then if I have 8 or more different cards, choose one card and call it, and choose Mikani, and it gets 10k. Oh, okay, I thought it only called out Mikani, so that's actually not bad. Even get support in set 9. I mean, technically everything does. Hey, Google, how you doing? Alright, let's craft some of this. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. Like, thankfully I have crafted a bunch for Barrel Magus. in terms of like Dark States cards, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough for everything else. What's wrong? Why are you crying, my guy? ¿Qué pasa, nene? Oh god. This is the worst when I play this on the Steam Deck, but also the Steam... what is it called? Steam Link. Where I'm just trying to look at cards and I accidentally pressed this button and then I get stuck here because I don't have a keyboard. I don't know what... I'm hoping that works appropriately on Switch. I'm assuming it does, otherwise people would be really upset about that. Alright. Why isn't he running... what the fuck? Run... do you have 4 different types of heals? Why would you not run them, bro? What is wrong with you? Anyways, I started playing the other day. I don't know how to spam cards you can't rank up in Deer Days, you mean? Or in like Vanguard 0. Hopefully I don't have the tag as like Vanguard 0 because I tried to change that. So we have to use the Chaos Ride line in order to use the Order. Chaos, not that. Which sucks because I think it's pretty bad. Vanguard 0, oh, okay, yeah, I mean, depending on what rank you are, it's pretty easy until like S rank. That's when you start basically fighting like actual people that have like been playing for a long time and that are like in the upper ranks, because that's like the last rank before Legend, and that's where everyone is. But other than that, you should be alright to manage because everyone kind of has the same cards, aside from like people that like decided to start a brand new deck, brand new game and followed like one of my guides or something and just got one deck. So when this rides over the other one, and this is Road Upon, right? Yeah. Look at top 2, put normal units from among them into my soul, put the rest on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I don't soul charge triggers, which is fine, but it also means that I don't soul charge as much. Just about job searching crazy busy work starting tomorrow. Oh yeah, that does sound about right. You gotta get out, man. This better be the last semester you're there. I don't want to click on a random key on my keyboard that alerts the FBI agent in my process demon. That's what it feels like whenever I do this. Cause it's just like there's no way to like, maybe there's some sort of combination that I don't know, but it's just like you're just fucked, bro. But yeah, so we do have the ride deck, and then the grade 2 does what? He just soul charges, and if it was a trigger, draw a card. If not, I can call something. That's not bad. The grade 2 is fine. It's just the grade 1 I'm not a big fan of, because it's nice to not soul charge triggers, but then how the hell am I gonna get triggers? Or how the hell am I gonna get soul, right? Speaking of triggers, let's finish that up. So unfortunately, it's more convenient to do rainbow triggers, just for the sheer fact that we don't really have a lot of options at the moment. So let's go ahead and do that. I want to say draws are more useful over fronts. Take that out. So how many draws we have? 3 draws, 2 fronts. Oh, because I had the same. Wait, yeah, I must have added the same front. Okay, fine. So we got one of these, one of these. I think we have to go 4 fronts, huh? Because we don't have any more types of draws. Okay. Not there. There. Grade 1 looks the best out of them, but has the worst ability. Yeah, but I only have 3 of each so far. If we're trying to min-max as much as possible, right? Well, also let me check stuff that I don't own, which, yeah, I don't own any additional draws. This deck just gets so much better in just since set 6, just based off the fact that you get more draw triggers and crits and stuff. So that alone, ironically, makes the deck a little bit better. But deck might already have one of that. Do you have a Finty? Yeah, you have a Finty Slasher, and then you have like 2 of this, right? Yeah, and that's about it. Yep. Con Ox. Not gonna lie, kind of awkward. We can actually use the Super Mega SP one that I have here. So if that's the case, I guess the biggest priority is the critical trigger, the Steam Deviate, or Stem Deviate Dragon, because, you know, you can put him in Soul with his skill, so I guess we'll play 3 of those. That doesn't feel right at all, but hey, that's just how it be. More heals as well, yeah. Not that you need heals anymore, because you can already use these, but if you wanted to play without the effect heals, you could do that. Alright, so that's the triggers. For PGs, we have to take out one of these. Let's take out a second one. Also the PGs, you get another PG, which is amazing. So you can actually play, like it just gets so much better next set. I think I'm just gonna wait till next set when February comes, because it's just, you get so much stuff, even just with the free update from the trial deck. So let's I'll go back to Felty Rosa. Sorry for all the lyrical haters, but we're gonna do some Felty Rosa stuff for a bit. Felty Rosa is not a very good deck. But let's see if we can make it work. Chaos players buying Chrono Jet deck set for the one unique PG. Yeah, basically. Hey Show, what's up? I actually got the premium Chrono Jet because I thought it was gonna come with SPs of the PG, and I thought like, oh yeah, that would probably look really nice. But it's only the Stride deck that's SP, everything else is in triple rare, which probably looks nice, but I already have not that I have triple rare PGs, because there's no other thing like that, but I just wanted an SP because I'm trying to like SP out barrel, so that would have been an easy way to do it, because SPs are really hard to get for their dark states. But oh well. Let's go here. You didn't even buy the regular Chrono Jet? Well, better go learn that matchup, because that's all you're gonna see for the next couple of months, unfortunately. But it's not until February, the middle of February. Sure, this one. Where's, oh, I don't have, oh, damn. There you go. Looking for the Felty Rosa starter. Not that it matters which starter I use. It might only matter for one card, but she's fine. She's like cute or whatever, so it's fine. And then crit or triggers. I don't know what Felty Rosa wants. She doesn't really want fronts. I mean, no, fronts are fine. It's just like if you whiff and you just check front, you're kind of fucked. Because ideally you want to, you know, swing with rear guards, put them on top of the deck or bottom of the deck, so then Felty can go in and call out rear guards. But that's not gonna really work out if like I call, or if I put them all back, swing and van, and then just check front, then it kind of goes to waste. But that's not even like the worst thing. I probably just want the draw, just to be able to draw cards. When is Worlds and where can I watch it? Worlds is this Saturday. I don't know if the entirety of it will be online, but they will have like a special conference. They're gonna have the English conference or whatever the fuck it's called, with the product conference that they do, where they just go over all of like their stuff. They're gonna do it live from the convention center, but I don't know if like the rest of the matches or everything are going to be online. They haven't said anything about it, but I'm like 99% sure that you're not going to be able to watch it. Should want to practice against yourself. I mean, yeah, you might as well. That or just hop on card fight area, because no lie, that deck is going to be everywhere. Even initially, even if like initially and like people wear off of it and like, oh whatever, this deck sucks, it's just going to be everywhere. So you just gotta figure out how to play against it. let's do draws. You definitely need the soul crits because she ain't got no way to get soul aside from one card that we're gonna be using. Let's go into crits. This is my favorite critical trigger, so we're gonna do that. Oh, I don't have heals yet. Okay. Dear Days DLC to practice outdated heroes. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think it comes out the same day as set 8, so legitimately outdated, but at least you get to practice heroes online a little bit easier. Use the ghost PGs even though it doesn't really matter, or ghost heals. You can't call out the heals anyways, but just for the sake of aesthetics. Then let's go find the grade 2 Felty Rosa, I think. So I want to use, I'm going to use a list similar to what I had IRL, which is using the Wallissa starter instead. Yeah, it's just one card, so it's not going to be too much different. Plus you might end up getting a completely different list. Like I played set 5 Barrel Magus for the longest time because there was that big break over the summer. And I thought I had the list down packed and it was really good and I was, doing well with it. And I put it in here and I got my ass beat. And then I tweaked it a little bit in Deer Days and I think I found a much better list. So you never know. Yeah, we're gonna play Wallista in our ride deck so that we can get some soul super easily. I don't know if I want, I'm pretty sure I don't want the Wallista grade 2. And I think the Felty Rosa grade 2 is like fine. Yeah, so you can discard and then put a normal unit on top, so you go check it, and then you can add back what you discarded to your hand. So yeah, we want to use that. Whoops, put that there. And then if you get to change the name to B Heroes, at least it's super easy for them to errata at that point. But yeah, I gotta see how to fit Bowl Mine and a bend robust. Yeah, I'm still gotta figure out a list. I tried it that one time I told you about it. I don't know, it just doesn't feel as new. Hey Saxley, it just doesn't feel like it does enough. Like they just feel the same, just slightly better. And I feel like heroes just need something to push them over. But that just kind of like, it just makes them stay exactly where they are. Basically what it feels like is they can just do what they can but better, but they just need a little bit of something. If we can just hit like 33 instead of 30, we might be better. So I might end up playing like 4 of the robust instead. I don't know, just because he hits 33. But I don't know. So yeah, so that's the trigger lineup. That's the ride deck. Then let's go to our units, but first let's get this order before I forget. It is a normal order. May want to think about adding a link to your stream, to your go live tweet. Nah, man, that's how they get you. You haven't heard? You haven't heard the word on the street on how to post Twitter links on YouTube? On Twitter, YouTube links on Twitter. I don't know, man. I don't even know what's right anymore, but supposedly you're not supposed to, because of the fact that if you do that, Twitter will like downvote, or not downvote, but it'll like lower the priority and not show it to as many people. So that's why you see people post a lot of weird things to get around that. So like there's just so many weird rules. Like you can't use too many tags, puts it down. If you do use like tags and pictures, it gets it down sometimes. If you put a link, especially to something that's outside of Twitter, they don't like that much. I feel like it's might have gotten to the point if I just mention, go to this site or whatever. So I've just been so annoyed with that whole process. I don't even want to post when I'm going live anymore. Like I just don't give a shit. 30 with a crit. No, I mean the rear guards, because like I feel like the combined rusher 30 and the hammer lady 30 is fine, but if we can just hit 33, the deck would be really good. Not that 30 is a bad number, it's just 33 would be a better number. If we can just get them to just hit a slightly higher power ceiling, that'd be great, but we're not getting anything like that this set. We just get the same thing. we just do the same things, just a little bit more consistent. So we just don't really, it doesn't feel like we really got any better. I don't know. That's just my initial thoughts and from like playing 2-3 test hands. So yeah, this is the order that we get from the starter or the grade 1. I like to play this one sometimes to filter, but I kind of want to save the counter charge, so I think we're just gonna play 2 of this one instead, because the draw is nice and whatnot, but fuck that, you know what I mean? Now let's go to grade 1. Let's grab some PGs real quick. Discord, you didn't get a YouTube notification for this stream? Yeah, I'm gonna try and start doing I don't remember what it's called, where you can do it on YouTube, which is really nice, but you can like set in advance that you're gonna stream. So on the subscription feed, it'll show like, oh yeah, so and so is gonna stream later on. You can like set a reminder. I don't remember what that's called, but I gotta start doing that. That also means I have to start like planning out streams, which like, okay, great. I think I pass all these SPs that I don't have. Okay. There's no Ghost Girl PG, not that it matters, but I always liked using this one, but because she's like an angel, and then like Filthy Rose is like a demon, but we'll just use this for the sake of not having it. I think I put one too many because I can only have 4 sentinels. There we go. There is indeed a Discord. It should be on the YouTube channel, but let me take a look. I don't remember if I added that. Channel. Yep. So if you go, whoops, Discord, here is a link. If anyone wants to join our Discord, but it is on the like channel, the YouTube channel links. And there's also Twitter and stuff. If you guys have Twitter and want to follow, I'll be honest, I'm very active on Twitter, not so much Discord. But I do check it from time to time. So we have PGs, we're good to go. You're on Discord on the stream. How could I? Oh man. Hey man, I could make it much worse. I could bring it up every 5 seconds. And this is Twitch. I'd tell you to use your Twitch Prime to subscribe or whatever. But I don't know, I was never like that. I'm not very good at doing that because I just feel like disgusted inside when I have to overly advertise like that. So we need this 4 copies or Nesta. Hopefully I have enough to craft everything. There we go. I don't know if there's any other good grade 1s for ghosts. Yeah, none of these are good. Just a bunch of random crappy ones like this one, like Soul Blast 2, when I'm not gonna have any fucking soul. Like, no thanks, ma'am. She gets minus 2k. Great, sounds great. That's what I've always wanted. In my rear guards to get minus 2k. Sounds amazing. Thanks. Right, is correct. Can't use it. What does she do? I draw a card, choose a card from my hand, and discard it. If only if it went to soul, that'd be kind of lit, but that's not how that works. When something's placed at the same column, I used to play this like set 1 Filthy Rose. I was really excited for Filthy Rose, so I played a good amount of Filthy Rose. as like a backup for this, because she would get 2k, so she'd become, you know, 10k as a booster, so like as an extra one of these. But I think I don't have to do that right now. No, don't want to do that. I want to boost. She gets 2k. No thanks. I played an order this turn. I only got 2 of them that I'm really only going to use early on. Nope. Well, this might be usable if only if it wasn't 7k. This is White Wings. This is just SPs from that set. Okay, there we go. This is this stuff I'm actually more familiar with. Yeah, you. Are you useful? I feel like I had a million copies of these, but apparently not. When this unit boosts a ghost normal rear guard, this unit gets 2 cancels in battle. On the end of the battle, you may put the boosted. Yes, this is good. We're gonna have to deal with normal version for now. See how many of that I need before I craft any more. And I want to play some copies of this. So it has to be in the same column. That's kind of obnoxious. Basically, if I soul blast out Felty Rolls, I can just put it back into my soul. So maybe 3 of those. And I think that's it for grade 1s. Don't think there's anything in promo territory that's pretty good. No, not really. Alright, so that does it for our grade 1s. Let's go look at our grade 2s. There's of course Eleanor, who so 4 of, which is going to be kind of annoying to craft all 4 of her. She's our main attacker. She can jump up to 25k. Let's see. Let's see. Hair's looking all wild today, but I looked at myself in the mirror before the stream. I was like, yeah, cool, my hair looks kind of cool. And then I go on camera, I was like, oh, maybe not as cool as I thought. But this just gets 2k and 5k shield, but we can do without that, to be honest. So I think that's about it for set 1 ghost stuff. There we go. So we need this. I just don't know how many of these. So at the end of the sheet attacks, she goes to the bottom, so she clears out board. And then Soul Blast 1, choose a ghost, except herself from drop and call it. So I can get 2 from her. So I'm assuming this is a 4 of also. I think a 10k shield. Maybe she did something a little bit more. But speaking of which, I am glad that they are adding in a lot more. Yeah, that's it for grade 2s. Adding in cards that have that get 10k shield in set 9, and that I actually have another effect. I can go online. I don't know. How did you go online? What did you do to be able to go online? Because I don't. Is that cheaper? No, I don't think that's gonna be cheaper. Yeah, I think it's just for this. I think that's the deck. I definitely need to play her because she's really good. Does that show up on screen? No, okay. Okay, now I'm online. Okay, it just did it automatically. That's what I wasn't sure about. Yeah, so I want to play some of these. Yeah, I thought there was another grade 3 that I wanted. That gives me some soul. Am I going to Worlds? Yeah, I'm not competing in Worlds. I mean, I am competing in Worlds, but I'm not like... I'm in the free fight at Worlds, but not in the actual competition. Not the main tournament now, unfortunately. But I will be there. No. There's some ghost that like has a guard restrict, which I always wanted to play, but there's just no space in this deck, ironically, considering like none of these cards are good. This girl, right? It is pretty cool. She's a guard restrict, but if she got some power, maybe. Maybe the first real ride line's not named Kyrie. I remember back in the day when Lyrical wasn't just Lutetia, Kyrie, and that's it. No. A lot of stuff in Lyrical is pretty good. I think this is fine. I just don't know how often I'm gonna use your skill. Or how valuable. Well, the good thing about the skill is that like I can combo it with this, and that'll countercharge and stand something. So like I think this is, no matter what, this is a 4 of, and it's always been a 4 of. And the art is really pretty. So she's an instant 4 of here. She has nice purple hair. I don't know how many of everything else I want to play is the issue here. Since I'm playing this, I might be okay on Soul. So let's maybe do 3 of these, or sorry, 2 of these, 2 of her, and she's just good because she can bot deck stuff. But most of the nice stuff can bot deck itself, to be honest. Now that I think about it, because this can bot deck itself at the end of the battle. This goes to Soul, so it clears up. This Soul Blast 2 to clear up. This goes to the bottom of the deck actually also. So yeah, I don't really need that other unit to clear up. I just need something to boost with. But I guess I can just use the Felty Rosa girl for that. Or the like Felty Rosa simp girl. This girl, because she has like Felty Rosa in her thing, she's like obsessed with her. So I'm thinking I can just like use her as my extra booster when I don't have this. I think that's good. I think that's good. Let's try that. Gonna go without purple and pink hair challenge, almost impossible. Yeah, that might actually be impossible. But not gonna lie, you might be onto something there. Felty Rosa doesn't count. She's actually not a ghost. Interesting. I never thought that could be a thing. Okay. To study at the Spike Bro School. She needs to go back. She needs to go back. Take some more classes, cause like I don't know, man. Not CPU fight. Well, all right. Let's use CPU fights. I don't know how you guys feel about me doing CPU fights on stream, but let me try this deck out first. Real quick. Who do we beat up? Let's do Ren. Let's just see if the deck doesn't suck, right? So one of the good things I like about this game, that I have CPU fights that I can actually test out a deck real quick. Chow, thanks for stopping by, and good luck on your lecture. Going to online matches? No thanks. I'll have plenty of time to embarrass myself afterwards. 2-man test deck online, alright. You guys are real quiet in the 5 seconds in the 5 seconds that I gave you guys to respond before, but okay, fine. I don't know. Cause I can call stuff back. I think I want this to drop, so I can then call it out with this. But this is only, oh no, this is whenever it's placed. Okay, so this is fine. So I'll pass on that. Wish we would do online tournaments for Dearest Days. I don't know. They did do an online tournament in Japan. But it wasn't really a tournament. It was that you were able to try and fight the voice actor for Felty Rosa. For Yuki. You could try and fight Yuki's voice actor. And it was like on their stream. You can go in, connect, and you would fight her. And that's it. That's the closest they've done to anything like that. They kind of put themselves in a hole in that one. It's not Bushiroad themselves that like made the game. It's like a different developer, so it's might be up to them to even set up a tournament structure. And also they have 2 different versions. So if you set up a tournament, you have to do 2 different tournaments for each version. So short answer, I don't think so, but I hope so. We'll take that. Door to Happiness starts with a melody? No, it does not. They're pretty good for warm-up fights? I hope so. Oh boy. Let's one trigger out of deck, I guess. At least dumped in Vanguard Zeros, yeah. They would just, I mean, I don't think they just play out their hand like they do in Vanguard Zero, but yeah. So let's go into this. Let's go ahead and add our order by putting boom, 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 boom. I guess the crit. And add this to hand. And I can't do this yet. I could do this, but I don't want to lose her because they're going to go into Blaster Dark and retire. So we'll just swing in here. That sucks. Just seems like Dearest is closest you can do. You can get to the actual card game. We don't have locals anywhere. Yep. That's why we were all super hyped when they announced it, and we're hoping that they're supported. And we do have DLC, so there's hope. It's not like they've dropped it, and they're doing like the contests to try and get a sleeve in the game. So, you know, they kind of remember the game exists, but I don't know what to do. The reception for the game has been a little bit sour considering what they've done with the pricing, which again might not be Bushiroad's fault, but there's just been a lot of negativity around the game's release. And wow, my man throwing out Blaster Darks over here. So hopefully, even through that, they decide to give us something like tournament support, but we just have to wait and see. Be in shambles for my fucking all these crits that I have to play. Yeah, I was actually considering doing that today, like we did last Thursday, going an area and building up Unica, but I don't know if she's there yet. She's looking pretty interesting, and I might have some builds that I can work on, but we'll see. Got more updates than Legacy of Duelist did. Legacy of Duelist didn't get updates? I thought it did. Yeah, this game is $7 USD for whatever reason, but if you're like Pablo in a completely different country, it's only $20 for him. Because they did regional pricing, and apparently I've seen other games now that are starting to cost $70. That's supposedly the average price for games now, which is some horseshit. Bro, I cannot guard. Can you stop attacking me? Bro, like, what the fuck? Jesus. Stop. Crits defensively. Especially when they don't matter, when I get whacked anyways, bro. What the fuck? You guys want me to go online so I can have this against an actual person? Transroad grade 1, yeah. That if they really did that on purpose, that's really good design on them to make Transroader and those other random, or all the Transroader cards fit in with Unica. Not me, because like I need this, and I need this, and I need this, and I need this. So I just gotta discard fucking my guard value like a dumbass. Oh, I forgot to use this skill. Yeah, put this on top of deck. I always forget about this skill. Put that on top of deck, and then I can add back this because I want to call the other one out. $70 price for starting good up. Yeah, unfortunately. It's disgraceful. It's good content. I'm getting beat up by a computer. That's not that's not good enough content. Alright, so let's do this. Unfortunately, I can't use this because this is only on place. Call this out. Let's call this out anyways, whatever. Let's go ahead and play this order here to give you 5k. Right? Order goes into Soul. That's the only reason we're really using it. Games, I've always costed around the equivalent of $80. Good God. That is just illegal. Absolutely illegal. Alright, let's go to main phase. Swing in here with Ernesta and Eleanor. Used her skill here. Ironically, I shouldn't be complaining because I needed all the counterblasts, but we'll see if I get shut down by one trigger here. I can see into the future. It's okay. So let's put this on the top of the deck. Let's go ahead and swing in here. I don't really want to call her. So I can either call her or call the Anthelid, but I want to call the Anthelid, so I think I won't use this. And instead I'll use this. And then use the skill here to counter blast. Call this, yeah, here. Yeah, we'll counter blast 1, and then we'll use your skill to Soul Blast out Felty. And call this girl out. And we got 50 different skills to activate here. So this can stand. This counter charges. This, I don't know what the fuck this is gonna do. Nothing. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, this is when it's on the other column. No, I played it right. I'm a G. I'm awesome. I played it correctly. Yeah, we can only call empty, so we can't use that skill. We're not gonna hit because fuck us, right? This is 23. Swing in here. Y for DB209 and building Magnolia specifically around running over defensive. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like it's mandatory. Yeah, I don't have a choice. I feel like it's better to just rush to not have to worry about defensives than it is to just play like Magnolia, where you just wait to do everything on grades 3 and 4, typically 4. I don't feel like that really works for Magnolia anymore. I think you have to be just as aggressive as you can from the get-go, so once you get in to those later stages, Magnolia can win, because you can, especially now with Inland Pulse, you can get the resources and whatnot, and get in all your extra attacks. But, Sexy doesn't say the name, but I say that like every time. Alright. Yeah, that's basically how you gotta do it. He's actually gonna use this instead. Bro, no, I need that! What the fuck? Why the fuck did I face Run's dumbass, bro? He's done nothing but make me lose crits and fucking now hit me with this shit. I can't even guard this shit. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, bro. I'm gonna do a one to pass just for him to check a crit. Alright, thank God. But I got nothing for next turn now. I might have to play like 8 draws or something like that. Good God, because if these were draws, I could have actually done something. There's a PG. Cool. I'm out 2 PGs. What I got? Crit that I can't do anything with. That's kind of whatever. If he somehow doesn't hit defenses, we can miraculously win here. If like I can get some units and sack, but we're dead. What? Oh, because I don't have a rear guard. You're not gonna go into soul. Oh my God. I hate this deck. I hate this fucking deck. Of course. Oh my fucking God. I'm not gonna call. Alright, fine. Fuck it. Like, I'm gonna lose either way. I might as well do it. Yep. Call you. It has to be front row. Alright, never mind. Okay. Okay, game. Alright. I'll call out my booster in the front. Just check it through an order. Oh my God. I don't know, swing at this, because there's no point in pushing you to 5. Alright, at least I have a PG for next turn, but we're not gonna make it past here. Better spray. And then the new support is godly. They just need so much. Like, I don't even know what the deck needs, but it just needs so much. What the fuck do I even do here? Like, there's no point in me guarding this. I'm better off just taking it, hoping for a crit. A heal, I mean. Cause, like, I'm just gonna get bopped by this anyways, so. Yeah. Man almighty, that was rough. I had no idea she could only call the front row. Jeez, alright, let's go back to the drawing board with this one. Not that it's gonna be a good reference, but I didn't really have issues with Soul. Let's read Filthy Rosa again real quick. Yeah, it has to be open front row river circle. Yikes-osaurus. And then real quick, that grade 1 ghost girl, can I use her to put back triggers? Because if I can use her to put back triggers, then that's pretty good. Pain Peckle indeed. Well, after the support is just one card, because they have to support 6 ride lines in an extra set. But you. It has to be a Ghost Normal unit. If it was a trigger, then that'd be kind of cool, but I can't even do that. Like old spikes where you bleed your own resources to death and die if it fails, but I don't even have the explosive power of a spike pearls. Like, if I had the ability to like go into a crazy swings, I can't even do that. I can barely get in 5 attacks. And even if I do get 5 attacks, they're all like puny baby attacks. Like, what the fuck can I do? Instead with this. Man, Felty Rosa just needs like a card that like restands her. Then that would probably make her a little bit better. That would be pretty cool. If like you can check, if you can do your thing, get in your 5 attacks, and then like at the end one of them goes back to the bottom and it restands Felty, so you can do it again. Because that's like gonna be crazy strong, because like she just doesn't have to give power or anything like that, and you lose like every resource is just swinging in. So man, the biggest issue is that I lost my whole ass board, which is not surprising considering how Felty Rosa works. If I'm gonna stick with this girl, I don't think I need this girl. Because I can just use y'all to go bottom of the deck, right? But this is looking pretty good, not gonna lie. I think let's do, because the thing with her is that like I can boost the grade 1. Play Alice. You're insane. That's probably the only deck that is, well, actually no, she actually got some extra support and set. No, I think Felty Rose is definitely the bottom tier. It probably goes like no, maybe it's Wallista, I don't know. Wallista actually got support also. So I think it's actually Felty Rosa, Wallista, Elastil, Clarissa, then Leonardo and Kyrie, just from the sets, the first set girls. Alright. Let me go drop my rank, since you guys hate watching CPU fights. Let's go ahead and jump into a horrible rank fight. Interesting. My phone hasn't been charging, so let's see if we can. Because you're not connected. That will explain it. charge. There we go. Alright. Maybe the opponent will suck as badly as Monster. Man, don't even get me started, bro. I'm so angry that of like the disrespect that Bushiroad has. Oh boy, it's Green Deku. That they have with Baromagus. That fucking episode 2 of the anime, they have him lose with some random jobber guy and then never shows up again until Blue Dress, where it's just some girl who just loses all her matches. I think she just beat the Eugene guy and that's it. To then come to this game and the punching bag character is fucking Baromagus player. Like, it's not Green Deku, it's Red Deku. Yeah, so same thing. Discard this for later. Play this out. Draw for going second. Not get anything to be able to rush with. So just swing in, and in 2 turns die to Prison Dragons. Hey, let's go. Finally checking fucking triggers on my turn for once. Using the Blitz, using a lot of weird cards. What? 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 Bind this. Choose up the 2 orders from your drop and put them into your hand. Don't you want them in your drop? So is this like actually Blue Zorga? That's why they're playing weird cards? You can't add anything back, right? Yeah, because all you have is Blitz orders, my dude. This only adds normal orders, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm guessing it must be Blue Zorga. Well, alright. Sure. Great. Something that'll retire. As if I didn't have enough troubles with that last time. Alright. Another one of these dogs. Gotcha. Okay. Cloud Miasma. Sure. Okay. Choose an order from your drop. Put it to your hand. Alright. I mean, fine, I guess. Now, let's guard, because we gotta buffer up for these stupid Prison Dragons, which I'm sure Blue Zorga is still gonna play, so. It's an evil doggo. I don't think it's worth trying to guard that. Alright, maybe I should have guarded it. It's fine. It's great. I barely know Zorga, but I know Blue Zorga even less, so this is gonna be kind of rough. Alright, that's great. Because now this thing can't attack, so I don't have to lose any more cards. What do we want to do here? I can't call yourself, right? Yeah, I can't do that. I can add it back to my hand next turn, I guess. So let's discard this, ride this, use this, put this in, get clapped next turn because I don't have any guard. Add this to hand. I might actually have to play the other one, honestly, because I just kind of need the cards. But I just hate that everything goes into soul. Which is pretty annoying. So I can't use this. I can use this, but they might retire it next turn, which kind of sucks because I don't have any options here. I don't see a point in counterblasting 9. They already have 2. I doubt they need that much more, so we might as well swing in here. My understanding is this does nothing. It does, but Surya can just return shit back, so I don't think it's ever worth attacking their rear guards aside from maybe this. Because, like, you can Soul Blast 1, return something to hand, but I don't know anymore. Or at least winning the damage race thanks to these lucky crits that I've checked. But I am glad to have it so I can block one of the attacks and not lose to double Prison Dragon this turn. Not that I've seen any yet, so maybe I don't have to worry about that at all. Is it SP? No, it's just the foiling. Okay. This is to bring something back, right? Yeah. Yeah, so if I attack this instead, you just would have brought it back. Why this? Is that a misplay, or? Interesting. Okay. Did... Oh, okay, I thought I... I just saw a card disappear from their hand, so I thought they were just cheating for a second. Alright. So you're binding this. You're using some order, because the game doesn't want to tell me which one. I don't know why they don't just put the order that you're playing here. There you go, so I can see what the hell's going on here. So use this thing to get power, okay. What? What are you talking about? Use this to bounce back the... Oh, I mean, you could have... Don't you have other triggers? Oh, okay, fair. Okay, so you just want to die for shield value. Okay, that's fine. So it's looking like we only take 3 damage here. Unless they check triggers, then I'm kind of dead. Not gonna lie, having Ghost... yeah. She actually does get the Ghost PG in set 3 of Lyrical, which I can use to bring back. So that's kind of good. My hair, my eye this whole time. Just put against Dolt, he checked 6 triggers in a row. Of course one was the over trigger. Of course it was. That's all that stupid ass deck does now, bro. It just checks triggers and it's like, oh, guess I'll restand. Oh, guess I checked the fucking over trigger. Guess I'll restand again with the over trigger. Deck is so dumb. I don't know, Cupcake? No. Did they run out of time? They ran out of time, right? There's no way they're scared of Frailty Rosa and pass turn like that, right? Absolutely not. They must have ran out of time. Okay. About to say. Alright, put this on top. I don't think I need the other one right now, so we'll add back the heal, so we have some shield value. We'll play this, and then I guess play this. Give her power. And yeah, we'll just do that. Swing in here. Poor man. My dude, like, spent all his counterblast, all 4 of it. Did all this shit. Just pass turn. Just to add a draw trigger in hand and pass turn. And that's not enough. Please don't say that's it. Please guard. Okay, whew. Alright, because that would have sucked if they didn't mean to play that. Prey on their fear. They're just scared of fucking ghost girls here. Let's put this on top. I always end up getting fucking Diet Lind and the other girl, which really sucks. Because I don't want to play both of them, because one of them calls out rearguard circles. Because I don't have any grade 1s. Yeah. How do I get out of here? So I want to not use this skill. I want to call her out. Excuse me. Here, right? Then Counter Blast to drive again, and then use this skill to Soul Blast out Felty. To call this out. Okay, I can call this anywhere. So I can call out grade 1, so that's kind of nice. Ghosts are kind of scary. I mean, I guess not when they're like cute girls in school outfits, but I guess. Alright, so I can't use... Yeah, I can only get the drive if I call. So we're not gonna do that. Alright, Prison Dragon and damage. Love to see it. Do you get power? You do not. Okay. Let's go here. Get 5k, so you can't just intercept. So I guess I want to discard grade 1s. I also need something to shuffle, which is what's really annoying about this deck. Oh, he did end up... I was going to attack. I should have attacked with this first into the dog. But, oh well. That was my mistake. Yeah, Ghost Girls can indeed be cute. Just attack here, see if he... if he guards for no reason. If anything, I'm just wasting his clock. Okay, there we go. Unless they come out of the TV. I don't know, man. I've seen some fan art that says otherwise. But yeah, because of those two cards, I want to get something to shuffle, so I might play Sweet Sweet. Because you can combo Sweet Sweet with the grade 3, and it refunds you the cost. And it also shuffles the deck for you, so I might take out one of the gems for Sweet Sweet. But yeah, I'll have to stop getting Eleanor and Dietland together. Because that kind of sucks, but I don't know, maybe I can like not use the skill of the grade 2 or something. I don't know, man. Hey, my man, you got a Felty list? You got a Deer Days Felty list there that just got lying out? Because I mean, the score might say otherwise. Don't let the fact that it's 5-1 make you think that things are going good here and this is the best Felty deck you've ever seen. Oh, that's okay. I know I'm a bad player. You don't have to point it out. Okay, I've seen. I guess we're talking about the same art. That's cool. You wish you did. Alright, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. All I can think of is Sweet Sweet changes up, but I might honestly play like 6 draws or something because I just feel like I never have the cards I need in hand to do anything, but I don't know. Maybe fronts wouldn't be that bad now that I think about it. Maybe fronts aren't that bad. I can help in improving my list, okay. I mean, it's pretty basic. But we can take a look at it after this match. Yeah, I guess we just take this, right? White guard. I'm at 1 damage. For God's sakes. Alright, that's fine. Just gonna heal 1. Yeah, the only reason that they're at 5 is because they I hit them with 2 crits on turns 1 and 2. And then on their turn 3, they played a bunch of orders and then ran out the clock accidentally. So they just passed turn. So then I was able to like push them to 5, even though, you know, it's just the 1 damage. But that is a very nice and blockable number. Thank you. And I'm not gonna have enough soul next turn, so I could do these 2. Or I can just let it go through, put this into soul, and do double Eleanor. With the soul crit. That might be the way. This is where dude hurts to watch. Oh. Be nice. It might be baby's first Zorga. If you want to be hurt by watching a Zorga player play, I can play Zorga for you. If you're trying to, if you want to be if you want to be a masochist and have a horrible time, I can show you what it's like to see a bad Zorga player play. Yeah, do this. I can swing double Eleanor. Hopefully go for game. Take those 2 out. Haven't seen a lot of triggers, so they saw the one trigger that mattered. All right. So, what do I do here? It doesn't really matter who I give the 5k to, or the 2k. I haven't seen my overtrigger yet, but I have 30 cards. I don't think it's worth using this, but if I do hit the OT, no, if I hit the OT, I still can't win this turn. So yeah, we just swing it here. Because if I hit OT, I just get in one attack unless I hit a crit also. So we're gonna not use this. We'll just add that to hand. We're gonna hit a heal, which is kind of nice. I guess skip power here. He has one counter blast. You just can't see it because it's the first one. So he has one counter blast. I guess we kill... You don't do anything anymore. Yeah, this is the only one on place. So we'll kill this. Because at least this you can try and bring back and get the skill. But, sure, we'll use this skill. Not that I want to clear it out, but, whoops. It's too late now. But, oh well. I don't think it'll make a huge difference. Plus, he can't try and retire it, call himself a grade 2. Can only call a grade 1. Alright, he's got Persona Ride, so he has some soul. So let's see, Persona Ride power. Got a lot of cards in hand. My defenses are looking okay. Offensively, not the best, not gonna lie. I kind of wonder if I should have called out that Eleanor. Just to get it, yeah, I could have called out Eleanor, killed her, and got an extra drive check. Maybe checked another trigger, but that probably wouldn't have been worth it. Just gonna wait, I guess, while they try to think of what they can do with one, their one singular counter boss. This is removed. They have nothing bound, I guess. There we go. Alright. So I guess they're gonna retire this. I hate that it doesn't tell me what order they're using until after they use it. Like, I know I can't prepare for it or I can't do anything, but it would just be nice, you know, to know what's happening here. Okay. I don't know what brought this out, but okay. Okay, so he's using this one, right? To retire that, bring back grade 1. Probably the one from the ride line, I'm guessing. Unless you want this again to put something back? But that doesn't seem worth it, right? Alright, now how did he get 2? What the fuck? How did he get 2? Oh, this lets you get 2? Okay, fine. Alright, and he has the prison jack. Gotcha. Alright, that makes more sense. Good luck with him, Ghost Girls. Thanks. I'm about to be this dead man's dinner over here, but we'll see how we go. That's kind of scary, not gonna lie, but I think we'll just take it. Alright. So we're safe. That's a little scary, because now this is gonna get huge. But we have a PG, so that's fine. I can just double PG these 2 attacks, so I don't die. And then just swing in with Eleanor and hope for the best next turn. Alright, thank God. Yeah, because I gotta check that draw trigger last turn. But, oh well. And then instead of the draw trigger, I would have checked that. Which actually would have been worse, so never mind. That's gonna be 40 something, right? Yeah. I could do this, but I might as well double PG. Because I kind of need this to do some damage. So I think we'll perfect guard. My turns. Why are you gonna make it sound like it's his fault? Why can't it just be me doing a good job of pressuring him and making sure he can't do a normal Zorga turn? We got PG this too. I hope. I might have done the math wrong. Because of the 7, I might not have needed to PG. Yeah, it would have been 38. Damn it. Alright, too late now. Fucking 7k threw me off. Yeah. I could have just used the heal, but let's not write anything. I guess call this here. Call this here. It's just swinging. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be 38 because that's what the number would be if you don't play a 7k. Come on. Oh. Okay. So there's a chance that we can win here. Let's swing it here. They have a... Alright, they have PG. And they have at least like a trigger. The crit that they checked. And I think the heal that they checked. Yeah, so... Unless like I can call out 2 and then just sack. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do here. Yeah, she kind of needs the power. She's only 10k right now. I can't do anything with that. I can call it out and bank on getting a trigger. But yeah, that's not worth it. I did get the trigger. Alright, well that kind of sucks. I don't think I would have been able to win this turn though, because she would have just been 18. And they have, I'm pretty sure, at least the crit and heal in hand still. So. But. If they use both here, maybe we'll find out. Actually, no, they can just use one in intercept, so never mind. It's probably the longest game I've ever seen of this. Aside from that one time where we're facing that other Zorga player that... Oh, it's probably a different blitz order. Because they have like random blitz orders. Yeah. Wait. This gets power during my turn? What the fuck? Yeah, aside from that one time we played that Zorga player that just DC'd after we had that crazy game, but oh well. So we might be okay here. As long as he doesn't check anything. Because I can take one, guard one, and then PG the last one, but we'll see. I guess, yeah, if I check OT. I put like 2 cards down on the bottom of my deck and haven't shuffled. So I have 22 cards. So 1 in 21 chance to hit OT. Which is like 3% chance or something like that. Is it? It might be like 4. Yeah, it's 4. If we round it up, it's like with 5% chance to hit the ulti. Alright. Let's see. Can I block any of these attacks? I have to PG that. So So there goes these two. It's 100 if I believe. This is 47, so that's not enough. Yeah, I need an OT. And this is just flat 30. I can guard this. Right? I can guard this with a 1 to pass. That's my only option here, is to do this, because this and this is 33. No. Yeah, it's 33. And then I can PG this if this doesn't check any triggers. So we have to take this. Oh, that has a crit? Wait a minute. When did this get a crit? What did he use to give it a crit? Alright, whatever. It doesn't matter. Not like I had any other options. But so one of these orders. Oh, he used nectar? Okay, I didn't see that. That's fine. Not that it would have mattered. Not that it would have mattered. Sure. Because I couldn't block that anyways, unless I PG'd it, but then I still would have gotten bopped by the prison dragon, so yeah. Okay. Alright. So I'm thinking, whoops, don't want to go here. I'm thinking we can let's take this out and go to normal orders. We're gonna put in a copy of Sweet Sweet and a copy of this thing and try that. I think that might work because this gives me a little more board presence, but yeah, I just wanted to play Sapphire for the counterblast cost and not having to discard, but I don't know, maybe I have to get smarter about calling stuff with the Anthid, but hopefully, yeah, it's okay. So this is what the deck is. It's pretty standard. Oh, and I have to change the, hold on. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference, but I might as well get the ghost crit, which is you. There we go. There we go. I need more draw power, probably, but there's really no way to get that. There's like one ghost that's like Soul Blast 2 to draw, but she's like 6k or something like that, and that's it. Unless I play more draw triggers, which I might, I don't know. But it's a relatively standard Felty list, minus the Willista and the Sweet Sweet. Other than that, that's kind of all Felty has. I'm not sold on this girl as much, but there's a grade 2. What, Felty? Melty? I guess I could technically play Melty. Actually, no, this is only from hand. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, you can just use this, get it for free, but no, it doesn't matter. When it's during battle phase, you can put into soul and draw. I think I know that one. She's like a common. Yeah, this girl. No, that's not her. This girl. Yeah. Play another Delta Heat check. 3 crits in regular Overlord with this game. Yeah. Yeah. This game you can play in real life and the same exact thing will happen to you. So put this into Soul, draw a card. So wait, when this unit is placed, so I can't even use her to attack. So I just immediately play her, go to Soul, draw, and then I can counterblast again. Oh, fuck, you're right. I thought you were talking about the other. Oh, that's not kind of bad. that's not half bad. Because I can use this Soul Blast and then she just draws me a card for free. That's kind of tight. Not gonna lie, that's some good shit. I just don't know what the fuck to take out. I might have to take out this because I feel like if I'm playing something that doesn't bot deck itself, I'm gonna need that card. but then I can only play 2 of her. Oops. I'd like to play a 3rd one, but I don't really think I have the space for it unless I play 1 less of her, but then I have no boosters and no one hits because you don't get power for whatever reason. So the only thing that hits is this and this, but this is only on Soul Blast, so I need some boosters. Take out the Sweet. Ugh, but I like Sweet. But fine, we'll take out Sweet. Where is here's? Put her in. Whoops. All right. Let's see how this works. All right, so we got ghost triggers. Not that it matters too much, but I can add them back from drop when I ride. I don't know if I want to play 5 draws. I don't know if draws would work. I don't understand what it is. I might even, I don't know, I almost feel like playing just fronts at this rate, just so everything can actually hit, including Felty, but that's a fine list. Alright. Like, that's a fine list, or list is fine. I don't know which way to take it as. Right, let's try this again. I don't know, I feel like there's some value in fronts. Because that way everything can hit, including Felty. And I get the shield value. Yeah, she needs, I don't even know what it is that she needs. I don't know what is her problem per se, so I don't know what it is that Felty needs to help her get fixed. Yeah, I feel like fronts wouldn't be that bad, because originally I thought fronts were bad because, whoops, if like I check front, I'm not gonna have a front row to use it on or anything like that if I bot deck stuff, but like I don't think that really matters, because at least the fronts make it so stuff can actually hit. Even if I do check front, Felty's at, you know, 40 something. So yeah, let's try fronts. Because crits honestly do not help because my attacks are so small that if I check a crit and I do 2 damage and they check a defensive, then I'm screwed. Because this deck dies to like a defensive. Like, you check 1 defensive, it's like, alright, great. I guess none of my attacks can hit now because nothing scales. So I think that's a big problem. Is that she just needs some sort of power. Yeah. It's just not having the rear guards for it. Not that I use this as often, but it does actually come up in this deck a little bit. So we'll just try some weird rainbow. Give that a shot. I might take out one of the soul crits for a 4th front, but we'll see how that goes. Because like right now, I feel like this is the solution I throw out for every deck, but right now the only way that I see Felty rolls are working is if you just play like super aggro with a bunch of grade 1s to like rush them early so that the Felty turn is actually threatening. Because right now it's just not very threatening, especially since the ride line doesn't help you do anything in turns 1 and 2. So you're at most going up against an opponent that has 2 damage, and you're just gonna swing in with your baby swings while you gather no resources on your turn, and then you just die after that. I like to see more decks that willingly use fronts. Me too. That's why I was a little upset that Unica focuses on crits. I was hoping she would focus on something else, but hopefully next ride line we get encourages different triggers. Yeah, like it has to be an aggro deck. Like there's no other way around it. You have to just go all in and then try and beat him out. But I don't know if she actually has the tools to do that. Like I have to just throw out, what's her name, like Ernesta, and just start swinging or something. Like I don't know. I also don't know if there's anything in set 3 that's good for Felty. I know she didn't get anything directly, but I don't know if there's anything aside from the Ghost PG that can technically be used. Right. Considered fronts in Granfia? I still have to test that deck out. I have not messed around with that at all. Yeah, like all she has is a Ghost PG, which doesn't even matter because all that does is I can bot deck it with the double rare and I can bring it to hand if I discard it for writing into grade 3, and then that's it. I think I can call it out with the Antlid, which why would I do that? Like, I guess I can call it out and then bot deck it, but again, why would I do that? Yeah, and that's about it, I think. You tested if you didn't know this, just because the deck makes 4 decks means you don't have to run Inlet Pulse. I know, we talked about it last stream. But yeah, I don't know. I try not to look into every reveal, just because then once the set comes out, I don't know jack shit. I know every card. I like going in not knowing jack shit. Because then I get to open the packs and be like, oh wow, look at this card. Or go on deck log and be like, oh, this gets this now. But then, because it's just so annoying that everything releases in Japan first and I have to wait 2 months while everyone's in Japan playing with all the cool shit and everyone's talking about it. And then I just have to sit there and wait and then finally get access to it. So I'd rather just not know it and not like sit there waiting for it. Well, no one playing this game? Pablo actually quit? Stop playing the game? Alright. I'll give it one more try after it comes up right now, and then we're just gonna do a character fight, I guess, because what else am I gonna do? This is on Steam. I'm just using a Xbox controller. This is on Steam. I don't know if the Switch version is better. Probably not. Had the game been like priced a little bit better, the Switch version probably would have done really well. But I don't know if the Switch version. I mean, maybe the Switch version did well because I think a lot of people used the like workaround to like change their location to buy the Switch version in a different country, and I don't know if you can do that on Steam. So maybe the Switch version has more players, but I don't know. All right. Okay. Maybe in February when everyone comes back to the updates. Someone that doesn't retire. Someone that lets me keep my damn board. Bro, everyone retires my. Everyone removes my board in one way or another. What the fuck is this shit? This is why I always end up beating up Megumi, but. Rawson? Alright, let's beat up Rawson. So he plays this one-off random tech that retires. I think Chaos retires too. I think in the build he has some stuff that retires, but I might be wrong. There's definitely stuff in Dragon Empire that can, or Darkseid that can retire. These two, yeah. It does? Oh man. Maybe the character is annoying? Yeah. Not a big fan of Megumi. Maybe if she got some kind of development in the anime, I would like it a little bit more. Not as of right now. I've just been discarding this because I can use this. But discarding the grade 1s isn't half bad because this can call anywhere, right? Yeah. So I think let's discard this for now. And let's just fucking bomb rush him as much as we can. I mean, Tomari have been demoted to background cheerleaders. Yeah, regretfully. I don't mind Tomari not being as important. She's kind of like, by nature, a support character because she's like an announcer, which is fine. Sucks for the prison players, and she's like cool. She could use some development also because like her like coolness and hotness and whatever is wearing off as there being her only character trait. But her I don't mind as much, but Megumi seems like she should be important, but she is not. Just based off how the anime treats her and how she, you know, what she does in the anime. Come on. We're gonna get, talking about Rush, we're gonna get obliterated here real quick. Oh my god, I was gonna say, is he gonna play Fletcher and get tokens somehow? Alright, he should have just overcalled. Can you not overcall? This is 2, isn't it? Yeah, should have just overcalled, bro. You would have destroyed me. Oh, it doesn't matter because this is only grade 3, right? Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter. Let's, I guess, take this. Hey, let's go. Take that. Get punished, nerd. Yeah. I mean, I still think it would have been a better play because she's not doing anything back there right now. But let's just take this. Sure, no. So I'm gonna have some dinner, so you guys are gonna get some light ASMR. It's gonna 25. I'm at 15, so you're gonna swing in. Let's protect her, because I know you're gonna use the skill to swing at Vanguard. Usual, I have very non-streamer friendly food, so I got some wings. That's pretty usual. Yeah, we'll take that. It's not worth guarding. Alright. Rosin and I are both just going fucking ham right now. Okay. So we got the combo with you. We can put this out. Put this into soul. Get this. Play this. Probably should have counterblasted someone else, but it's fine. That kind of sucks. I guess this. I don't really want to play her right now, but I guess I'll play one. And then just like intercept with her. It's only when it's on 4. Oh no, it's if I have 3, okay. That's fine. I was gonna swing it at Raylinda anyways. Not that it matters too much because you can probably bring her back, but I don't know if the computer plays the order, to be honest. All right. I wish you went to like bottom of deck and like drew me a card or like let me look at the top card or something. It really sucks that she doesn't get power at least, but oh well. Why would you overcall? I guess I don't have a grade 3, but why would you overcall Fletcher, bro? Let's use one of these, I guess. Pretty rough spot here, hand-wise. And this is gonna bring us up to 30, so there's gonna be a 2 to pass. Whoopsie, no. Man, bro, how many 9Ks does he have? I don't know if I think he's playing premium or something. That's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. I don't know if I want to PG that. I have one of these in drop, right? So I can bring her back. Yeah. As much as I need to counter blast. Let's discard Eleanor because I can play her next turn and get stuff back. Okay, cool. Discard this, right? This. Shit. Okay. Forgot that that's how that works. Okay, that's fine. I guess. And then all this here. Use your skill. Take this out. Call Eleanor. Then we got an actual swing that we can do here. Swing in here. So blast 2. Okay. Try to eat these wings unmessily. So I can break the game in G-Guard. To be honest, that's the only thing I don't know how it works in Premium, because that wasn't in Vanguard 0, so that's the only thing in Vanguard that I don't know how it works. Would I always eat wings? Because I like chicken wings, bro. I can't like chicken wings. They're fun. They're easy to make. I make banging ass chicken wings. It's fine. Put that there. Sure. Swing in here. See what we got. Alright, 2 to pass. Let's call out Eleanor. I keep counterblasting the wrong thing, but it's fine. Ooh. That would have been nice to see earlier. This only calls empty, right? Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't seem worth it. Not like I can restand this or anything like that. I don't think pushing you to 5 is gonna matter, so let's swing in here. Whoops. No skill, please. I don't know what any of you guys are talking about. I don't know what the Nile is. I don't know what a G-Guard is. I think we just take this. I ain't scared of no green Deku. That's kind of unfortunate. I have to work a little bit harder to push him to 5 again, or 4. It's not like she's doing much in my hand, to be honest. Because I can't use her skill next turn. I can call something here, but then I'll have to solve for this. So I guess I'll PG? That's kind of unfortunate. I mean, I still have a shot here. Yeah, let's put this at the bottom of the deck, I guess. Oh, so we can try and top deck call stuff. Want deck that. Swing in here. Swing in here. Eat my wings. You on top. Because I only get 1 guaranteed attack right now. Call that out. I just wish I could get some ghosts that actually get power. So I don't have to rely on Ernesto. And I never get more than 1 Ernesto. No? Ugh. Can't do anything with either of that. Yeah, because this doesn't restand. I don't have soul. Again, I could swing in at face, push you to 5. I guess? I don't know if you need the counterblast. I kind of like lock as a concept. I just hate lock. I like the story implications of it and everything like that. My man's gonna heal again. Oh my god. I had no hope in this match. I'm trying to play Felty Rose against an actual protagonist over here. Intercept. At least he's kind of like bricked, so he hasn't really been able to do too much. As much as I want to play that, I guess it doesn't really make a matter. Make a difference. Make a matter. Man, I can't even beat the fucking computer. Maybe I do have to play like fucking 5 draw, 6 front or something. Like, man. Cause I just have cards and I just can't do anything with them. There's no point in me playing this. I should have put this here actually. So I can actually put it. But not like it matters. Alright. Doesn't help that I can't check fucking anything. Ever. Alright, that's actually good at least. Play that here. Use your skill. Counter charge, I guess? Hey, Bluish Saber, how are you doing? She's gonna restand even though she didn't do anything. Oh, okay. That's an actual that's an actual trigger for once. I guess here it doesn't really matter where I put it. Finally. Some good numbers. Yeah, I don't do jack shit without a Persona Ride. That's what I'm saying, fronts are pretty solid. This is the closest way I have for things to actually hit. Game? Let's go. Overtrigger's out, I think. I was thinking of the game against the Zorga player. I was like, yeah, ulti is out, right? A literal protagonist. Can't do damn thing against this guy. Did he Persona Ride too? No. Yeah, I think he did, right? What the fuck do I even do here? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm dead. Fucking dead. Just fucking dead. Either way, could have PG'd it. Every other attack would have been too big. Man healed twice. Check those C on 6. It's too strong. This is too strong. There's the fronts that I've been waiting for. That's unfortunate. Pretty bad game overall. I couldn't really do too much, but can't even beat Rasen, man. Come on, I can't beat fucking Rora. Fucking 4 puny attacks. Barely got 4 attacks all game. An inlet pulse? That's basically what Felty Rosa needs. He needs a ghost type inlet pulse. That literally does that. Like it can get, like when it attacks it gets 5k and then it goes on top of the deck. And then when it gets called out from wherever else, at the end of that battle, it goes to soul, you draw a card. Something like that. They can lock it behind Felty, whatever the fuck, but I don't even think that's gonna be enough. She honestly needs like, I don't know, know, like a set order or something that says your front row gets +5 or something. I don't know. So just, I don't know what the fuck it needs. Should have done that with Inland first. Nah, man. Inland Magnolia is one of the greatest things that ever happened in Standard. They need to not lock stuff behind Vanguards, because I hate that. But also not make things that are super crazy expensive staples. I need to find the in-between. I've said it a bunch. It wasn't that bad. It was a good deck, but it wasn't the craziest best deck. It's not really a specific flavor. The closest thing is Cajun, because there's some Cajun seasoning, and that's the strongest seasoning on it. But there's no like sauce or anything. They're dry rub. It's only been 4 sets, I guess. I don't remember when they banned it, but it was never gonna be the same. Because it's not so much about the deck, it's about everyone else getting stuff by now. So it's a completely different landscape. Like, the deck is still gonna be good, but it's not gonna be crazy strong. It's not like an automatic win condition or anything like that. Playing Nirvana since I'm eating wings. That sounds rude. Feels like the deck is just gonna give me a bunch of dry checks. And it's been the same since like set 6. I think if they did it in set 6, it would have been the same story. Youthberg would not have been as popular, not that he was as much in English. Magnolia would have been a little bit more playable. Would have gotten better in set 7. But so would have everything else. But I don't know. Set 7 didn't really make a splash in English, aside from Youthberg. That's it. I feel like nothing else mattered, it seems like. But Youthberg and that Overlord is a little bit more prevalent because the promo's out, but that's not directly because of set 7. Nah, I mean, you can still use Alpine in grade 4 Magnolia. You can technically use Zero. And you can use the Tiger. So, I don't know if it's specifically targeting the Persona Ride variant, because it needs a lot more. The Overlord is everywhere in Zero. Nothing's changed. The more they release stuff, the less stuff changes. Kagero continues to be the most played deck. In terms of Zero, Kagero has been playable since day 1. literally the only time Kyogre wasn't super playable was for MLB. And even then, it was one of the only other decks that can compete with it, barely. Ever since then, it's been always the most, like, it's the deck that's been the most competent throughout its entire run. Or the clan, I should say. Yeah, that's true. Stuff that doesn't need, like, orders to buff them up or anything like that. Sorry, I'm gonna suck my fingers so much. I wasn't initially impressed with Winnie the Pooh, but yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty good. Sucks that I always eat wings on stream. Cause I eat like a fucking animal. Yeah, originally I thought it was just the fact that you can call it out. And I had misread the card. I thought it said it gave Magnolia power. Like, I don't give a shit about that, but no, it gives himself power. Like, oh, wait a minute. that's kind of good. Why did I eat a burger? I just had wings. All right. Yeah, burgers are nice. I wish they did like the old Yu-Gi-Oh games, where eventually you just get a pack that just has all the cards on it. But let's just hit this just to get more VP. None of the other stats matter. I should be saving up VP, but we'll see how it goes. Thought I opened the wrong set for a second because I thought Brave Shooting was in set 3 for a second. It's a side bonus. The 10k is the real selling point. Yeah. Song with the right deck is also good. Is that part of the skill? I don't know. I still don't think you want to use the Magnolia Ride line, but I think you kind of have to for the minus grade skill or whatever, but I don't know. Ride line kind of sucks ass. You have to use. I'll find a way. If it's just because the Sylvanhorn Beast name, ooh, let's go. If it's just because the Sylvanhorn Beast name, I'll use a bunch of other Sylvanhorn Beasts as my grade 1s and 2 like that ride line is just not good, especially if you're using grade 4 Magnolia, because you can very easily like have a pocket ride line where you just call out your stuff. But I hate these like gambling ride lines where it's just like, oh, look at the top card and I guess call it. Where it just ends up being like, oh, look at the trigger you could have checked and then call it. Or look at this grade 4 that you need and fucking like discard it or something stupid. Speaking of the devil. So that bounces cards to your hand. So you get triggers. The only card that does that is Ghost Chase. And I think that's it. That's the only thing that Magnolia I think has access to that I can think of. Ooh, nice. Because they can't use the dog. And that's only if you alchemagic. I don't think there's any other way to bounce stuff back to hand. Unless they just printed it. Cool. It kind of sucks that you can tell what you got because the CP is already calculated even before you open the packs. Or like visually open the packs, it already does the math for everything. But... for set 1 format, cut it right away. Bouncing tied to a 5k shield isn't ideal. I mean, it's not horrible, but it'll only matter if we go to metas where you get more aggressive decks that have smaller attacks, then it'll matter. Like against Flagberg or something like that, maybe. But yeah, it's not really ideal. That's the only way you can bounce cards back, so. Alright, not bad. We got one of these, which is nice. I think this is my second one. I have one that's like the other version, I think. Let me double check. Maybe I don't have it yet. Oh, I didn't have it yet. Oh, wow, that's cool. Cool. Alright. Then move rear to soul, some kind of cost, like move soul, draw 1. They don't have that either. The only thing you have is retire with the bug guy, retire 2 to draw 1 and get 5k. That's the only thing that I can think of. I don't think there's anything unless you put a rear guard into soul in Stir K at least. So that would be kind of nice if they did do that, because then like you can run the maybe not. I was gonna say you can run the war ride line and get rid of the tokens easier, but that doesn't really matter. But yeah, it would make some things easier, but someday maybe. All right, that's gonna do it for today. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I don't know if there will be a stream Thursday. I should probably just say no, because I'm gonna be busy packing and getting ready for the flight. If you're gonna be at Worlds, I'll be at Worlds. Maybe we'll see each other. If not, then next week we'll be back to streaming, and we should hopefully have a lot of stuff to talk about between Worlds and updates for due days. So we'll see about that. And yeah, till then, take care of yourself, play Vanguard,